Alright, hey guys, today is going to be a new system test. It's not going to be my either system test 4 or something. Whatever the next one, it's not going to be that one because we're changing the system. It's from, I don't know if you saw my newest video or one of my more recent videos of the Sigcom DVS-50 fire alarm control panel. It's a voice evacuation and paging system. It's got the dress panel on, or dress plate, or whatever you want to call it, and yeah, it looks really nice. And yeah, what we've done to it, here's how it works. Okay, in the panel, the wiring is very bad, so sorry about that. In here, the NAC1 horn or alarm, there's two wires, 24 volts DC out from the Siemens SXL-EX. That puts out 24 volts DC and runs up there, and we kind of made it look good with stapled 24 volts DC. And why did I take the key out? Well, actually, I don't need it because I'm not. Well, here's the thing with this panel. Okay, on the inside, there's two terminals, which is kind of like a pull station circuit for the tornado alert. So we just put a key switch, but we couldn't figure out how to put up a fire alarm switch. By the way, when it, oh yeah, and so I called them up and they said there's two terminals on the inside. Actually, I think there's a wrong key. Okay, here's what a simplified just what this would look like. JP9 NAC1 NAC input B. Now, JP9, he said put 24 volts DC up to it, and it will sound the fire alarms, and indeed it does. So, yeah. And that's pretty much it. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. One thing I do like about this panel, is that once, let's say we were to reset that panel, it resets that also, because if I were to pull, like, let's say I were to turn on the tornado alert, which I'll do that now. I'm not going to do it. I want to show the speakers before I do a full test. But let's say I wanted to, actually, let me open the panel. And I'll let you hear the relays go and everything. So stick the key in. No, it goes in this way. Turn it on. Turn it off. So it's like momentary, if you know what I mean. So that's what I like about it, because the panel, we don't have to reset two panels at a time. So yeah, I guess that's it for that. And I guess we'll go around to the alarms. So there's no horns hooked up. But yeah, so right here we got 42, 51, 20, and right there we don't have anything. We're not gonna put up a speaker there because if we needed to say something over the microphone, we'll get a lot of microphone feedback from there. So we are getting some speakers in the mail. But I'll show you what we have right now. Right here is a 1575 Candela. I don't know if you can see that, Spectral Alert Classic, strobe only, and a Firelight BG12. Right here we have the Edwards SOGA Siga, 278 I think, and here's a 110 Candela. One of our latest acquisitions, Special Alert Classic strobe onlys, says by Jared Chambers. If you know, I'm sorry, Jared, I do not know your YouTube username. But please feel free, if you see this video, to put it in the comments. And we're gonna be trading him something off for that. So thank you. It's very bright. And right up there is a speaker. And actually, originally that was a just a temporary cover from the speaker strobe. If you Edwards speaker strobe, I took the strobe off and took out the crappy speaker that blew a while ago, and you can see Scotch tape because that was the temporary put up. But it's a I think this is an intercom speaker that my brother got, and it goes up to 4 watts, and it's set on 1 watt. It's very loud. And over here we have the agent release BG12 LR. And up here we have the Wheelock /Gamewell ET-70, and it's set on 2 watts, and it's a very crappy speaker. The Wheelock ET has a surprisingly crappy speaker compared to the intercom speaker I just showed you before. And upstairs we still have the GOS hooked up in 270 SPO, but the chime is not, the alarm's not working. It's just a strobe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it. 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to silent acknowledge this. And just show you around. It does code 3 5 times. That goes to voice.
The signal you have just heard indicates a report of an emergency in this building.
And then it'll go to code 3 twice, and then it'll go back to voice, and then continue that till it's reset.
Follow the building evacuation plan. Attention, please. Attention, please. The signal you have just heard indicates a report of an emergency in this building.
By the way, I can talk over it. I can talk over it during the alarm mode. Let me get my mouth away from the microphone so it doesn't blast over it. But I can talk over the microphone while it's in alarm mode. But once I release my thumb from the microphone button, it will go back to the tone, as it says here, that it will continue that tone until the NAC has been reset. So it won't speak anymore. By the way, this is a Short Incorporated. Excuse me. I'm gonna go reset this. This time I remembered to reset the pull station, and now that goes back to normal. Find the B key. There we go. And now I can just reset that. And I'm not going to do all these pull stations, but I'm just going to do one more. Let's do the VG12LR. So, notice the strobes go off first because it takes a second for the relay to kick in on the voice evacuation panel. I'm just going to set it here.
Attention, please. Attention, please. The signal you have just heard.
And by the way, I can talk over this at any time, regardless of if this is in alarm mode or not. I'll demonstrate now. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I gotta acknowledge the panel. Trouble 6, battery trouble. Probably never get that fixed. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, and I will do a demonstration of the tornado alert, which this is a cheap Chinese keyhole. Yeah, it's not that bad, but the only problem with it is wobbles a lot in there. It just feels cheap. And it comes with 2 channel signal meters, which I don't know why, because this is a very loud and annoying high-low tone. Mainly because of that. This actually is very quiet.
Your attention, please.
And that's a good thing.
A tornado warning has been issued for this area. A tornado warning has been issued for this area. Please take all appropriate safety actions at this time. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? A tornado warning has been issued.
That's nice. And now it just goes back to normal. Let me just tell you real quick before I end the system test, how I got this thing. eBay. I saw it on eBay for buy now or best offer for I think $100 plus $35 shipping and handling. And I put in and the only problem with it was the power supply board wasn't working. And so I was like, you know, power supply board, that's totally fine. Generally power supplies are very easy to fix, depending on what you're doing with them. Which we weren't able to fix this the power supply in this one yet. We plan on doing. Excuse me, I got a cough. We plan on doing it soon, but right now we have a 24-volt DC 1 amp power supply plugged into it, separate. So it does work, and I also did put in an offer for $55 plus $35 shipping, so if you do the math, it's $90 total for this thing. So it was a very good deal, because generally they go for like $300-400 or more, and it's a very good panel, very good, and I really like it. And yeah, so we plan on getting more speakers to put up. I'm not going to be doing many more system tests because there's no real need to if we're going to be playing the same tones over and over again. But, you know, I will do when we get more speakers. It's just going to be when, you know, this is just like a pre-system test, if you know what I mean. Anyways, thank you for watching, and that is it.